What's up, guys? I had to do a part 2 to the Billionaires book club version of the book um, by Richard Branson called Screw It, Let's Do It. So welcome to the Billionaires book club. What it is basically I review, discuss, and pull out some of the most important pieces of advice from books written by actual billionaires. And today's book is Screw It, Let's Do It. This is part 2 to my discussion on this book. And I really just want to pull out some really key lessons in the book. And here they are. The first is never, ever, ever give up. And he illustrates this with a lot of pretty cool stories in his book where he almost died. And he didn't give up, and he saved his own life. And, he really emphasizes that these lessons and these points can be used in many areas of your life. The second thing is, if you really want to do something, then just do it. And he emphasizes this numerous times. It's pretty much in the title of the book, and it's really the title of the book that has called to me numerous times over the past year. And I've finally gotten down and decided to read this book because, I mean, this is something that I have really thought a lot about. And, most people don't have that mindset. Most people have all these limiting beliefs. They're saying, I can't do that. It's impossible. But Richard Branson's mindset is just incredible. And it's just, if you want something done, do it. Just do it. Kind of like Shia LaBeouf. Just do it. And then the last big thing that I think is so important that Richard Branson emphasizes is, if you want to do something, make sure you plan and prepare, and make sure you have a solid preparation and plan before you just go and do it. And he is very avid on this, and you would be surprised. I mean, most people have these assumptions about him, like he's just this guy who does all these ventures. He wants to start a space company, so he starts Virgin Galactic. He wants to fly airplanes, so he starts Virgin Airlines, and so forth. And that's partially true, but he also makes sure he plans things out and prepares for them before he just goes out and does things. And I think that's incredible. The last bit of insight I found is that this man really, he lived a long life before he achieved the billionaire success that he did. He went through a lot of times where he was near broke, where he had to, get money that he had to pay back from his parents, from his friends. There was numerous times where he was struggling and he wasn't making money, and he was hustling really hard. And I mean, he had a wife and kids before he really got the ball going. So I think it's a lesson. Sometimes you really have to love this, and don't do it for the money, because this guy, he really spent most of his life pursuing this. And so, I mean, for me, it's sort of just opened my eyes. I don't think I would like to go through that. I don't want to spend 30 years of my life or more just hustling, working so hard, in debt all this time to learn business, to eventually get to a point where I'm comfortably living. I think his story is just too much for me. And I don't need $1 billion to be happy. I don't think most people do. And Billionaires Book Club, the whole purpose of this it's not about money. It's interesting and stuff, but what you learn from these videos is that there's so much more than money involved, and there's you learn a lot of life lessons, really. That's all I gotta say. As always, like and subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Peace.